Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today, and it is a gift card holder. And it is the same project as week 12 of the 12 weeks of Halloween, so it will also hold a snack size pack of candy, so a snack pouch or a gift card holder. I hope you enjoy the following live video. Thanks a lot. So first things first, thank you guys for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. It is October 28th. We only have a few days left. Crazy. October flew by really fast. Chick Candy 47 was posted on my website today. This stamp set and this stamp set. All you have to do is leave a comment on this blog post over on my blog. And don't forget, Stampin' Anonymous Tutorials is free with every order. We have a couple days left for the October tutorials. They're always available though. Tonight we are making the holiday version of the week 12 of the 12 weeks of Halloween. So if you saw this project today, this little Halloween pouch, treat pouch, we're making a holiday version, except it's not going to hold candy. It's going to hold something else. So this is the template that we're using. That is included on the instructions, and I'll include it tomorrow on my blog post for our project. So we are using Elfie tonight. I know I've used them, I think twice. Yeah, just 2 times. So we're using them again tonight. I love this stamp set. And there are so many supplies because I decided that I wanted to kind of just knock it out of the ballpark tonight. Get it? They're like the World Series is going on. So, yeah, what about the World Series? We can talk about that at the end, later. Yeah. Okay, so these are all the dies we're using. So we're using a ton. But like I said, I wanted to wow y'all tonight. So we're using the stitch nested dies, the stitch shaped dies, the layering circles dies, and the detailed band dies. So Pool Party 5.5 by 9, Pool Party 2 by 5.5, Pool Party 4 by 2.5, and 3 by 3. And then we have 2 pieces of the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. One measures 4 by 2 3/4, and the other measures 4 by 7/8. Okay. We have a 3 by 3 Whisper White envelope, 2 pieces of Whisper White 3 by 3 and 3.5 by 2 1/8, and then a piece of silver foil. And I'm turning that over so that y'all don't see my face. Okay, that's all of them. That's a lot, right? So we're going to start with the pouch, the pocket, the pouch, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to score it. We're going to start on the 5.5 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1 and 5. And if you watched my 12 weeks of Halloween video, I showed you how to make sure, you know, let me show you. You want their heads at the top. So if you use paper that it matters, you can watch that video, and I give you the tip on that, okay? So now I'm going to turn it on the 9 inch side, and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4 and 8.5. So fold on the score lines. This is really, well, the Halloween version is really easy to make. Super simple and quick. The holiday version, not so quick. Okay, so down here at the bottom, where's my scissors? I'm going to cut up to the score line. And I'm going to remove that little section there and then cut at an angle. I'm going to cut this one at an angle. And then I'm going to remove this entire section here. Up here at the top, I'm going to remove this. Now this is a change from the Halloween version because the Designer Series paper is thinner than cardstock. So when you're using cardstock, it's thicker. And so I want to go ahead and remove that part because it's almost too thick to not do so. And then I'm going to angle cut this. So that's the first change I'm making. On the Halloween version, I just cut at an angle here. The second change I'm going to make is I'm not going to cut this score line, okay? You can or you don't have to. It's your choice. So what we're going to do now is just fold that in this direction. And this is going to be our pouch, okay? So I'm going to put tear and tape on this piece and this piece. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but our weather went from, well, it went awful. It's cold. It's really cold, and it's going to get colder. David said it's going to snow on Thursday. I'm like, geez, oh, Pete, I want to move. No. Well, yeah, I want to move. I'd like to move, but I'm not leaving my kids. So I'm going to have to endure the bad weather. Okay, so let's see. Here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to take my liquid glue, and I'm going to glue this down. Now, you don't have to do this step, but I want to for this one because, again, cardstock is thicker, and it's thicker. What else can I say? Okay, there we go. Now, what we're going to do is remove the backing of the tear and tape. And I could mess up here. I'm going to warn you. This is when I was filming my video, I think I messed up. I hit it. Y'all didn't see the mess up, but I think I messed up. So, I'm going to fold this down. And we're going to fold this over. But we don't want to fold it all the way over, because we need to attach the side, okay? See, I told y'all I'm going to get fumble fingers right here in the middle of the video. Okay. Breathe. Take a breath. It's not hard. I'm just making it look more difficult than it is. And it's because I want to make sure that I line up this top piece. The bottom, it's okay if it's not completely straight because nobody's going to look down there. But the top, it really matters. So that's why I was struggling. So here's our pocket. And there's not a right or a wrong side. Whatever looks the best. I can see a little sliver hanging over here, so you can either cut that off or you can make that your back side. And we're going to make it the back. Okay, mark this down. 3 3/4 by 3 7/8. This is an important piece here. I know you're looking at all these thinking, how in the world could she be missing a piece? There's like a dozen there. I am, though. Okay, so let's take the Designer Series paper and add that. So, oh, no, not yet. We're going to take our grid paper and we're going to sponge some Pool Party ink on there. And I did this on my Elfie card that I made earlier this month. And if it wasn't in October, then it was in September. I think it was October. I don't know. Every month runs together at this point, right? Chase is going to be 27 next month. And it's like, whoa, 27? That's almost 30. Of course, when I say that, then he's like repeating my age. And I'm like, oh, don't even go there. I'm not telling my age anymore. I'm done. Okay, so we're done with the Pool Party. Now we're going to turn this over and add our liquid glue. I love this paper so much. When the catalog first came out, it actually went on back order, but it's back in stock, thank goodness. I think I'm actually putting this on the side that I said I wasn't going to, but it's okay. They both look the same. Okay. Now, this piece here, I'm going to take my 3x3 envelope and I'm going to cut off that part, and I'm going to glue this part down. I got to make sure I'm putting it on the right direction though. Let's turn this over. So, does that fit? It fits both ways. So, technically you could probably make that the same size. We're going to cut out the pool party with the detailed bands. We're going to cut out the stitched nested with that one. We're going to cut out a 2 1/8 circle with that one. So that leaves what? Oh, and then we're going to cut out the foil with this one. And we're going to cut out, okay, so these two we're going to stamp on. How do you like that? That's my little map here. So let me get my images. Oh, let's see. And then the greeting. I love this font. I think I say that every time I use it too. I wish I could write like that. Okay, let's go ahead and color, because I hate to cut him out and then mess up the coloring. So let's color him first. So I'm using the Pool Party Combo, light petal pink, and light smoky slate. So I'm going to start with the dark Pool Party. And while I'm coloring, I will share what I did this weekend. So Brooke moved to a different apartment this weekend. So we moved her in. We moved her out of her other apartment and into another apartment. And, whew, that was a lot of work. In fact, I had to take a little teeny tiny nap today because I'm like, I feel like I've been run over. Yeah, and we didn't, she's house poor. I was going to show a picture of her apartment. I still may show it tomorrow, especially since I'm talking about it now. But her living room has 2 bird cages, a table, and a bookcase for her TV. Poor thing. We're going to get her a sofa. We're just looking for one. Okay, so I'm coloring his face and his hands with the pink. And then now I'm going to color his hair with the light smoky slate. I love using these non-traditional colors for the holidays, especially since Pool Party is one of my favorite colors, one of the Stampin' Up! Colors. Okay, I did not mess up. Yay! So he's going to get cut out with the 2-inch circle punch. So that part's easy. Well, none of this is hard, right? And then we're going to cut the greeting out with this one. So we're going to get the Big Shot now and cut all of these pieces out. So I'm going to slide it over. Oh yeah, we're expecting snow on Thursday too. That's Halloween, right? Crazy, crazy. I don't like snow in October. It's not supposed to snow till January. It's like somebody sent us this awful weather. It used to not be too terribly, it's like it was really bad when we first moved here in 95. And then it got kind of good. And then now it's like, whoa, we're having some brutal winters. Okay, there's 3 pieces. Don't want to lose those. And then now we're going to cut out the foil and our band. Oh, goodness gracious. Who said it was going to be 70 degrees? Grr, you're so lucky. You have no idea. I get seasonal depression. Oh, wow. That would be really cute to use on something. That just occurred to me. I just saw that for the first time. So I'm going to be saving that. Not sure what I'm going to use that for, but that's pretty cool. Here's the one we're using. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to add it to the front, just like that. And I'm just going to add some liquid glue. Let me get my silicone mat. Now we're going to be cutting some of this off. So I'm just going to place adhesive like right there and right here. And a little bit right here. Something's going on top of it, so we don't have to be too concerned about it sticking. So like I said, right in the middle, just center it. We'll hold it for a second. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut that extra off. Okay, he's going to get popped up with 2 dimensionals. And then some liquid glue on the back of that one. I love the silver foil. And then it's going to get added also with liquid glue. Right in the middle. I've got some ribbon and some rhinestones. So we're going to add one of these big ones to his hat. And now we're going to take this greeting and add it to the pool party. And then we're going to add this right in here. Okay, so what goes in here? A gift card. Okay, so I'll show you on my sample. So that's going to slide in just like that. And then we're going to take this ribbon and we're going to tie a bow. And this is going to look like a present. It's so stinking cute. I made this after my nap today. which I was afraid when I woke up. I was like, oh gosh, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make anything. I'm so tired. And then I'm like, okay, if I use products that I love, like from the get-go, then it usually comes together pretty quickly. If I was trying to use something that's not necessarily my style, but I like it, I would struggle. But so that's why I chose this sweet, because it's like, I love it. It's so fun and cute. My bow is not the best, but my sample is. You'll see that in just a second. Okay, so trim the ribbon. Whoops. So here's the one I made earlier today. The bow is much better. Sorry, I messed that one up. And then here's my gift card holder. It slides in there just like that. Pretty cute, right? So again, here is the Halloween version of it that will hold a snack size treat, and I showed that in my video. Like, it'll hold M&Ms and Skittles and Reese's Pieces and all those fun snacks. But you can turn it into a gift card holder, and you don't have to do this inside to hold a gift card. You could just simply put the gift card in there. Let's see if it'll fit sideways. It'll even fit in there. It'll fit in either direction. So you have choices, but I wanted, like I said, I wanted to jazz it up a bit. So yeah. What is the finished size? That's a great question. So it measures a smidge over 4 by 4 1/4. So would that fit in our standard envelope? I think so, right? Yeah, it would. Absolutely. It'll fit in this way. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.